Hello, my name is Jeffrey Boakye. I'm an author, broadcaster, and educator, and I graduated from the University of Leicester back in 2003. I studied English there. My plan was originally to stay in London where I grew up, but then I put myself through clearing and I wanted to go to a university with a good reputation for English literature, and Leicester fit the bill. So off I went, and here we are a few years later. Studying English at Leicester taught me, well, way beyond just English literature. I learned critical analysis, which I think is probably the most important thing that I learned because it taught me how to analyze critically not only texts, but ideas, all sorts of different materials. And that's a skill that I use to this day across all my writing, be it non-fiction in particular, but fiction as well, understanding how stories work, and obviously in my work as an educator and teacher. So I feel as though the foundation I got in critical analysis has been crucial in my career so far. I have what is often described as a portfolio career. That means I basically do a lot of different things. There's my writing, there's my public speaking, there's radio broadcast, and there's teaching and work in education. In all of that, it's taking ideas and communicating them to various audiences. That's the golden thread. That's what I love to do, and that's what I strive to do in my writing in particular, to convey ideas, narratives, stories, things that I think are useful for the world around me and make them, packageable for audiences to consume. I got a first, all right, which means I really did enjoy my course. I have fond memories of the libraries at Leicester and spending time researching. I was given unmatched support, really, when I look back academically. The doctors, professors, course tutors, and seminar leads who were shaping the course were really giving me a fantastic foundation in all the skills that I continue to use to this day. A huge shout out to Dr. Emma Parker, Associate Professor, I believe, who from the very early days nurtured my talents and interests. And I believe if it wasn't for Dr. Parker, I wouldn't have been awarded Alumnus of the Year in 2022. And I was then awarded an honorary doctorate, which is a crowning achievement in everything I've done so far. All right, first of all, very simple. Do the reading. The whole point of having fewer contact hours is that you're supposed to do a certain number of extra hours on your own. And it's so important to read widely, to read around the course texts. So take your essays and your coursework as an opportunity to do something creative that you're going to get something from, as well as proving your credentials on the course. Yeah, that's the secret to getting a first. Be interesting and provocative and make sure it's interesting for yourself. There you go.